Oh, don't worry. That's the non-questionable portion of the song.
All right. Hello. Yeah, literally, it stops being non-questionable at the very beginning. But hello, everybody, and thank you very much for coming on by. I am Razim, and today we're getting bad with Dungeon Keeper 2, which I have finally. I think I fixed. Okay, yeah, it's fixed. Just being weird for a moment. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. So the main menu right now runs like crap. But at least once I get into the game, it runs well.
Welcome,
Can you
Keeper.
explain the issue?
Before you lies
Story.
a happy and carefree realm. The local
Wait, story's
champion,
the
Lord
issue?
Antonius,
Hold on!
holds the first portal
Oh.
gem you require. Learn how to construct a dungeon, and build up your forces so that you can crush Lord Antonius and wipe the smile from his face.
Basically, I looked it up, and there was some DLLs that I needed to download and put into the folder, and
Behold,
now
your
it's running
dungeon
better.
heart.
Still more story,
Protect
though.
it well, for if it is destroyed, you will be banished forever from this land. Here walks the goodly Lord Antonius. 'Tis he who holds the precious portal gem, but only when you've mustered strength sufficient should you challenge him and claim your prize. Lair. Hatchery. First, there's money to be made. Click on the flashing seam of gold. Your imps will dig out the area you designate.
All right.
Well done. And now your faithful servant imps will carry back your gold to Dungeon Heart. Once here, it can be spent. The golden scale atop the screen keeps track of your reserves. A start indeed, but more gold is required. 12,000 units should be mined.
Well, I didn't mean to do that much, but there we go. Alright, we can go ahead and get started talking and stuff.
All right.
Scrolling is going to be a nightmare on this.
So you wanted to hear the note that I had about the scale in the most recent, not the most recent, but the most recent posted Starlight Expeditions episode.
Okay, I thought you were talking about literally the most recent one that we did last night.
Sorry, the what? Like, I meant the posted one.
That's not dating this stream.
Yeah, I know, right? Not at all. Not one bit.
Red flowers float above your imps.
Funnily enough, it actually hasn't, because we haven't mentioned what episode number it is. So do we want to date it?
Sure. Well, currently it is November 16th? 17th. November 17th, 2022.
All right. I just wanted to point out to you guys that, and this is specifically the party, that while you were interrogating, I forget his name because I didn't write it down. I know it starts with an A. That poor Woobat, that on the list of threats that you had for him, that was considered a 5 or a 6 on the atrocity scale that you gave, saying you need to keep it at a 5 or a 6, was spit roasting him, eating him, turning him into a burger, reaching inside of him as a ghost and jumbling up his internal organs, and also stabbing him with a strange meteor, and thus performing Pokemon experimentation upon him untested.
You are ready to recruit more.
But ripping off his wings was an 8 and completely unacceptable.
Your dungeon heart to where your imps.
What was unacceptable?
Ripping off his wings was apparently an 8 on the atrocity scale and unacceptable.
Wait,
Because
I
Cole
sound like
wanted to see if he would shatter like the glass for the stick.
I'm sorry. We sounded like villains.
That's a 5 or a 6.
Why? Oh my god. The moment.
You all wondered why during the episode the poor little bat was just like.
What was Doc thinking the entire time?
Probably like, holy shit. I'm mad, Mom.
Holy shit, I'm helping a bunch of psychopaths.
Luckily, you all didn't go down that route. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay.
But I just wanted to point that out.
Like,
That
this is just a peon who couldn't even open a door.
Now right-click to cancel.
he literally accidentally told you things because he was like a bumbling
The
mook,
gate through which
and
you
you straight up
quickly enter
threatened
the
actual like war crimes against this poor guy.
Hey,
And
the
then
Look
the-
where
hold up,
my
hold up.
note.
a goblin
Hold up.
has entered your domain. On his own, he is a cowardly beast, but in a horde becomes a useful fighting force.
Okay. But I will point out, Geneva doesn't
Build a
exist here.
hatchery. Click here.
Or does it?
Select
Or
the symbol
does
of
it?
the chick.
Yeah.
Then click over empty
But
tiles of land
also
with
my
planes to
note,
build that.
hey, the one after this is when you were talking about how none of his friends cared about him. They
Place where
didn't even
creatures
notice he
feed
was
on
gone.
favoured food.
My next exact
You
note was, it's a shame you
then
can't make them
emerge to
roll for
satisfy their
gaslighting.
appetites.
I have considered it.
Good progress, Keeper. See? Your goblins are well rested in their lair. and their
Rygon,
bellies full
let's
with
not
juicy
forget
chicken
that apparently my
flesh.
bathroom is
Look,
in this
watch.
game.
For very soon,
Right.
more goblins will arrive. And then your numbers will be
What?
strong enough to challenge Lord Antonius.
Oh, the strange chair. That was a toilet.
Or is it?
What?
Is it?
You didn't know that the room with the strange chair was a toilet?
What's toilet?
Wouldn't you like to know?
But yeah, it's all fine. Everything is fine. See, we've made friends with Alcidae. Alcidae.
Alcidae. Yeah, that was it. I knew it started with an A. Although I just want to point out, you were not the only one that accidentally thought it was RZ being talked to instead of the NPC. I was also tripped up by that.
To be fair, random name generator kind of made an interesting name.
Yeah, I know.
Pose little threat against your goblins.
And that's how we got Alabaster Gleam.
To drop him, right-click anywhere on your land. The hapless enemy dwarfs are being crushed. Observe the white health flowers which appear above them. When they're near to death, you'll see that only one.
I
last
am
petal
looking
shows.
forward to more. Also, I've come up with a theory about those blind ones.
What do you got?
I
No,
think
you're
that
wrong.
might. I'm thinking that might be the final form or version of the disease that they spread in town.
Oh, I have that theory
Okay.
too.
Your goblin force is large enough to challenge Lord Antonius.
By the way, hello there, Kieran. Hello,
Tunnel north
N21.
and you'll find
Hello,
your smug
Lightning
opponent
Dragon.
skulking in
Hello,
the heap.
Slitherite. Hello, Balasaw. Also, I should start up Stream Raiders. But yeah, that's my current theory.
Huh?
I mean,
Not a bad
because
one.
proof is, the ones tossing and turning while they were sleeping, they weren't treating. I say that in quotes, by the way.
They weren't what?
They weren't treating the ones who were, tossing and turning in their sleep.
Okay.
Wait a second. No. I ask information about them beforehand, nor did we pay too much attention to them. We missed details.
Oh yeah, you all missed a bunch of details. Taldarius here missed details.
Oh, I did. But then again, I've also only watched a
The
couple
time has come
couple
for you to
episodes.
face Lord
And not-
Well,
Antonius.
even within those episodes,
Tag
though.
the flashing
Yeah.
tile.
Well, I didn't write
Your imps
down
will
like
come to
every
his keep.
interesting little bit of information, just stuff that I would have like commented on.
Yeah, which is fair.
But one thing that I did want to bring up was my little theory, and this is about the leader of Alabaster Gleam, or at least like the Nido King. My theory is that Nido King is actually a Zoroark in disguise. It would explain the aversion to being physically touched. Nido King is has a great typing to avoid being heavily damaged. Nido King resists 3 of the
I see
things
you have discovered a magical item.
that Zoroark would be weak to,
Your creatures have been blessed with
and other things like that.
It's
So based on
but
based
it's
on
too bad to think I pay attention to type.
He speaks. The feeble Lord Antonius.
well, specifically I know because Toxicroak is a poison fighting type and is very popular for
This marks him down as your
Zoroark switches.
Take
So when
it.
I saw poison type, that's just something that I noticed.
Hello, Commander.
Bravo, Keeper.
In response to your
Lord
request,
Antonius is
we have
fallen.
sent backup.
The portal
Good luck,
gem lies
Commander.
aside his help.
So what does everyone think about my little
Yes.
theory?
Horny to collect its
Chance, thank you
yours.
very much for those gift subs.
Oh, well, your story bit's over.
There's gonna be more here in a moment, but
Uh,
right now there it is.
let me know when it's done, and I'll respond to you, Taldaria.
Hey, every bit helps, Jits. It really does.
Devise new spells in the library. The training room lets creatures improve their combat skills. Hot lips.
Oh, I forgot about the videos.
What?
They had little CGI videos between some of the levels.
Well done, Keeper. You have successfully ended the life of Lord Antonius,
Oh,
and
and,
you have claimed your first
in the game you're
portal
playing?
gem as well.
One sec.
This is a most promising start.
Okay, that one's done. Let's get to the next one, and we'll be good to go discuss things again. I don't care about the frickin'... Fine. That damn leaderboard that requires that I enter stuff.
Also give them the proper name, obviously. The Great Evil King, right?
Sing Song. A joyous land filled with light and music. Let us silence their wailing voices once and for all. This land is defended by Lord Darius, a far tougher opponent than Lord Antonius. Only by harnessing the forces of dark magic will you defeat him. Build a library to attract warlocks to your cause, and they will reveal to you the secrets of the arcane.
Alright, load. And it crashed.
Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, that's a clip. You're welcome.
Oh boy. There's a remake that was being worked on for a while of this game by the fans. So that has made very little progress. Yeah. Now I'm just getting a black screen. Why am I just getting a black screen? There we go. Alright, if it crashes again, I think we're gonna have to consider this
A
a
joyous
scrap.
land filled with light and music.
Because this was the
Let us
only
silence their way.
thing I could find for getting
The
it to
good
work.
Lord
Oh, hey,
Darius
work.
presents himself against you now. He's more worthy as a foe. But use the rooms you won from Smilesville to good employ, and you'll slay him dead, just like Antonius. Library. Training room. First, build a lair, and then a hatchery.
Okay,
Claim the
we can
portal
talk
near your
again.
Dungeon heart.
All right.
Sorry about that. Here at the beginning of the game, it's got a lot more story to it that we have to, you know, go through.
A lot more parsing.
A lot more, mostly tutorial stuff, but they also mix in story with it. And other interesting facts and whatnot. But go ahead, Rygon. I have streamed War for the Overworld before, Slitherite. I was planning to stream it again, though, after I beat this game. Rygon, you there?
Yeah, we're...
You were going to reply
What's up?
to Taldarius?
You're going to
Oh,
reply to
okay.
my little theory.
It was so long, I forgot.
Okay. Well, I could remind you.
Sure.
So my theory was that the leader of Alabaster Gleam that was being discussed, who was the Nidoking, I think his name was Gilgamesh. My theory was that he would actually be a Zoroark due to his aversion to being touched, the typings involved, because Poison Ground has no weaknesses like that a Zoroark would have, and also would resist multiple things that would be commonly used against a mono dark type like Zoroark, because it would make it so that way it disincentivizes fighting type moves, it disincentivizes fairy type moves, and it disincentivizes a third type of move that I can't think of, but there's 3 things that it would disincentivize, and one of the moves that it would incentivize would be psychic type moves, which Zoroark would be immune to. So due to the habit of not being touched and the typing situation, I came up with a little fun theory about that.
The training room is a place where fighting creatures hone their skills. A task well done, but training creatures will cost gold.
So what are your thoughts on that theory, Rygon?
It's out there, ready to be mined.
Oh, fuck. I'm just tired. Fuck. All
I broke his brain with the details that I laid out.
No, it's just been a long day, that's all.
Oh, okay.
So
Jits,
you think that the Nidoking is a Zoroark, right?
Yes, due to the reasons that I listed.
Okay. Yep.
I'm not going to go over again because There's a lot of reasons that I listed.
All right. I'm just gonna say, yep, that's a theory.
It
Yep,
is, in
that's a
fact,
cow, all
a
right.
theory.
As for, I mean, because I obviously
Life.
can't reveal anything too
Where
much, not in
warlocks
front of the
rise,
players
and
and not on
medieval
stream.
craft.
Yeah,
Perfecting spells for you to cast.
But what I can say is, don't be surprised if something like that eventually pops up. Might not be with this particular cult, it might not be with any characters that you know, but Zoroarks are just simply a fun species to play with. So having one being able to, take on forms and whatnot would just be fun.
of course.
And the other thing is, don't look at typings too much. I'm not an expert at the Pokemon games. I don't intuitively know them inside and out, and that includes the typings. So while I do, while I do try to use them to a certain extent, they're probably never going to be a foundational basis for how I run the game.
Not to mention, we've introduced the concept of, Flaminian forms or whatever other forms, names that we may have. So it may
And
be a Zoroark, but it could be a fairy type or a dragon type or...
It could be any number of things.
Yep. Although I didn't know that specific part because of the fact I've watched episodes 1, 6, and 10.
Yeah.
I will say that, I mean, it was.
Really?
My introduction of Jet, not in the first episode, because at that point we had a firmed up idea on that, but I do introduce Jet as a Fulminian form.
Oh, okay.
Rockruff, because he is Ghost Electric type. And then we've got a different form of Rockruff.
Yep, those Rockruffs come from the Fulminia region.
You have claimed a portal.
All right.
Just the same as Dart comes from
A
Whoville.
warlock has arrived to study spells within your library. His research will serve your magic well. Restrict him not, though, to his books.
I'll go ahead and I'll
The way
chuckle
back
at that
will
one
make
for
him
myself.
formidable with fireballs.
Yeah, enjoy that one.
Every bookcase in your library will attract another warlock to your realm.
I'm kind of surprised nobody made mention of what Dart was eating yesterday, and how usually such things are supposed to interact with steel types.
You mean supposed to burn him because it's something warm that would normally melt steel?
Uh-huh.
There was a thought, but I didn't make any interaction. Probably because I don't. The best way to answer that is, did we know that fire types are good against steel types?
Oh no, your characters don't know crap about that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't comment on it in character either.
But I'm kind of surprised. Like, I was looking at your chat, Zim, and they didn't say anything about it either.
I think the chat was just enjoying the story.
That seems likely.
It's a very intriguing story you have crafted. A very fun one. And yeah, Nayland, this game definitely took lessons from Dungeon Keeper 1 and made a far superior mechanics-wise game. Do 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 do
do do do
do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do. Actually, I should get the Marten bot up as well.
Hey, why not?
Well, hello there, Ash.
A new spell has been researched. Mana is the currency of magic, and it's this you spend each time you cast a spell. Your mana level shown in green atop the screen. Your land will gradually renew it as it's spent. A new species of creature has entered your dungeon. Cast your new spell to create an imp. So open now the panel Spells and select the imp's head symbol. Then cast it with a click on any land that's yours. A good cast, Keeper. You've made good use of your warlock's studious research.
Yeah, Slitherite, you understand why I want so much poker roll. Especially this story that, Slitherite saying that he wants to join it.
Oh, I know. I think like at least a quarter of the audience have stated that.
Yeah.
I mean,
have studied further, offering you another spell to cast.
And that's
I
not
mean,
me
clearly-
tooting my own horn. That's like legitimately, I see like every other audience member saying, I want to join in.
Yep.
At
No, I noticed it a lot when I was watching, because I was also watching the chat for like seeing if I think something and chat thinks something like at the same time. Because then at that point it's like a common
These righteous little pests may stray onto your land.
common sort of consensus thought. So I saw a lot of people talking about how they wanted to join.
Yeah.
Train your warlocks to improve their skills. To do
Definitely have a
loyal
lot of people that want to join. Jade Wolf, hello there. Thank you very much for the follow.
The paltry dwarfs are now destroyed. Allow your creatures time to rest and eat. When ready, guide them north to find Lord Darius's keep.
Rygon does make it look very compelling, yes.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, the big issue is how do I keep it maintaining? Like, what if I reveal a twist or a secret and everyone just goes like, not as good as what I was thinking.
I don't think we've been close to that yet.
A right click on claim.
I know. I don't want it to be 50 sessions in and I finally reveal what's going on and people are just,
For the dropping stuns these beasts a time and makes them vulnerable to enemy attack.
Well, everyone always thinks of the story conclusion that they want, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy with whatever you come up with. And Jade Wolf, I love Dungeon Keeper as well. I streamed all of Dungeon Keeper 1, and I beat it in only the most evil of ways.
get cheated.
Tomato, tomato.
There ain't no tomato though.
No tomato. It's just a, you know, being evil and cheating, they go hand in hand.
Exactly.
Ow. Why, Jits?
The time has come for you to face Lord Darius. Tag the flashing tiles. Your imps will tunnel to his keep.
I really don't think you need to worry about that, about the
dungeon awaits.
story being...
Commander just resubscribed for 8 months. The lack of clothes does not make them easier to catch.
Hello there, Orca. Thank you very much for that resub. But I don't think that you need to worry about people disliking your game for the story for any reason. You have crafted a beautiful story, and I am very confident it'll just continue to improve.
Hey, well, here's hoping. Like I said, I'm kind of running by the seat of my pants, so we'll see. We'll see how it evolves.
Yeah.
And either way,
Yeah.
there's always episodes like last night where you don't even need to do much at all yourself and just let us create the chaos.
Oh, I know it was very relaxing for me. I enjoyed last night's session.
Good. Also, to answer your question, Jade, I don't remember exactly when we get to summon Horny, but he comes up eventually. I also forgot how chickens like to wander out of the hatchery. Get slapped! The creation of the dart gun was invented last night. Yes, yes it was. Oh, they are definitely nowhere near as evil as I am, Jits.
It is payday.
I'm sure we'd be fine to go attack the Lord of the Land now, but
Nothing could go wrong.
I feel
Nothing
like
could go.
stretching this out. If you enchant a weapon with semi-sentience, does it get depressed?
It could.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
That doesn't mean it will.
Only if it's a reverse hammer.
What if it's a reverse hammer? Does that mean that it's all sharp edges?
I don't know. Would it?
No. It just simply, you know, just re-adds all the like dents you put into stuff, or takes them away, depending on what a regular hammer did. I mean, I'm half asleep. Sorry.
maybe you should actually get a nap in.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm unconscious right now.
Oh, you're talking in your sleep.
Bubblegum.
Did you just say gobble gobble?
Gobble gobble.
Said bubblegum.
Okay, I don't play Kumis right now.
What are you up to,
No, that
Jade?
would probably not be transmitted, Jits.
Yeah, I don't think that would either.
You know what?
Maybe if it were a cursed one.
But imagine that in reverse. Like, imagine you pick up a sword and you inherit its depression. And it's cursed, so you can't get rid of it. So you're just constantly sad because of a sword.
Is that me?
It could be a
It's
great
sword.
storyline though, because like imagine if it's a sword that's like hyper depressed because its like original wielder died and like didn't receive like a grave or something, so he's just like hyper depressed over it. So now you have to go find an old legendary warrior and give him a grave in order to stop your hyper depression from the sword.
Why do I feel like there's something supposed to be tomorrow?
Yes, there is something tomorrow. Exalted.
Right, okay. There's one last thing I'm missing up on the sheet that I just remembered.
Your create imp spell has been upgraded.
So I should not go start streaming until I finish up the last thing.
You ready for Exalted tomorrow?
Personally, mentally, yes. Character sheet wise, just a couple things left to add.
You may want to
But
do that.
that's why I'm gonna go for Kerr right now.
Kerr is currently at Magic.
Okay, I will not be bothering him then.
I mean, you can poke him, or I could answer questions potentially.
Okay.
Depending on said question.
Virtues.
What about him?
They are one of the two things I need to work on. The other thing is armor and weapons.
Alright, so for virtues,
Your
those
Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
so
Nothing left to research.
virtues, those are basically character traits. You know, defining parts of your how the personality is.
Okay.
For example, Nevis, his major virtue is his ambition to conquer all of creation.
Where's the page number? I'll look on this.
I don't know the page number. Go to page XX.
Okay, page
It has
XX.
all the info.
Got it. You're right. It has every single info. Each aspect has its own additional glitch for curses. Here we go. Okay, I just want to make sure how things are worded, so that way I can...
For those not aware, in Exalted Essence, the edition that we're using, it's still a work in progress right now, and so they don't. They just have a manuscript for the system so far. They don't have page numbers firm or anything. So instead, they just say, see page XX for details on basically everything. It's like, well, this page XX has all the info we need.
Okay, cool. I have major virtue. And then let's see, minor virtue. That's just something that's also drives the character, but not as much.
Basically. But as far as the weapons and armor go, they just use general categories on them. Instead of listing out, okay, a long sword has these stats, a great sword has these stats. Instead, you've got like heavy weapon, light weapon, etc., etc.
Interesting.
Lord Darius has been roused. He enters through his hero's gate.
Think,
Your
think.
forces now is killed, and the portal gem of Sing-Song
Excellent.
will be yours.
Keeper, dare not think that you will conquer me, you evil wretch. My dwarves and the power of good will drive you from this land.
Okay. I should really bug her more when he's done
Defile
tonight.
my realm with your foul sword.
Yeah,
You
please
will
do.
perish.
So
Guys,
you
we
can be
worked on it
ready.
Lord Darius
Yeah,
lies
sorry.
alone.
We worked on
Now
most
comes
of it Wednesday, and then
Furry
at
to claim you the
the
portal
last
gem.
part of
Your progress is
virtues and equipment, it was just I didn't continue it, and that's on me.
Nunchaku.
Oh, look, everything else is done.
Oh, you... Okay. Fey enchanted weapons would be super picky. You'd have to bargain with them for the right to cut
I
someone,
see you blast
and then they'd
Story.
then it
the
would
face of the
like
realm.
sue you because you
Story.
stabbed someone.
Entertaining way to claim a portal gem. To hear their singing turn to screaming has been a tremendous joy to my ears.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, spay enchanted weapons can be painful. But hey, look, Stream Raiders.
Yes, Stream Raiders.
Stream Raiders.
It's hard to deal with Fae in general. Now imagine a friggin' weapon that has nothing but free time to be argumentative. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yay. All those are uploaded. Which means I can go prep for streaming. Yay. This one. This one. That one. Alright.
And the victory is ours.
Nice.
Ready?
Or did what?
I'm trying to figure out where my games went. Screw
I
you.
ate 'em.
Pick out. Oh. Oh no, I found it. I found it. I found it. Well, please don't eat the game. It's a big game. You want to be eating all 120 gigs of it?
I was hungry.
Can at least have it back so I can play it.
No.
Got a whole new world to explore.
It's in my belly.
Oh!
Take it up with Spirit.
Spirit. Can you tell him to give me my game back?
Story.
This is a peaceful land, but a poor one, since its defender, Lord Avaricious, has frittered away his riches. If you can amass enough gold, he will surely be tempted into leaving his fortress and attacking you personally. Build a workshop, and fill your realm with fiendish traps and doors to protect your hard-won treasuries. Lure this fool to his doom, and claim his portal gem.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
You were asking Azareth?
Can you tell
Lord
Jim to
Avaricious
give me
hides
my
within his fortress proud.
game back?
He's well
please?
defended, but gold.
Yes, he
Mm,
ate it, but can I have it back, please?
To lure him from his stronghold, mine all the gold
I
within
mean,
his realm.
I might eat it then, in that case.
Treasury. Workshop. Sentry trap.
Sorry, you're not getting your game back.
Meh.
RZ has evolved into a duck type.
I'm
That is
sorry.
obviously the superior type.
A duck type?
Yep, you are now a duck type.
No. No. No.
Too
No.
late. The quacks have decided.
No.
You're a Psyduck now, RZ. Enjoy it.
Ah, you're giving me a headache with it.
Well, you are a duck type now. It's fitting.
Stand it, and I will not be reading all things. Okay, options.
Duke, 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 duke. Duke, 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 duke. Five. Jaffer!
Evolve into angry type. It's strong as anything not cute. I mean, yes. Maybe.
Alright, so lair. Hatchery. Oh, that's, okay, I guess the hatchery will go there.
Actually.
What's up, RZ?
Thinking.
Ah, that explains the smell of bacon.
Yeah.
I prefer the smell of duck. Go back to duck.
No. I will not. You cannot force me to go back to that.
Lame.
I mean, if you're not going back to Duck, are you going to be a Growlithe now?
Ooh, I approve
Yes.
this.
Yes, I'm going to be Growlithe.
Good, we can finally have our Serb puppy.
We already have a third puppy. Did you forget about Amos?
I was about to say, yeah, you guys got 3 puppy characters.
I mean, I haven't forgotten about
A
Amos, but
workshop should
it'd be more hilarious
so
if
trolls will come and use
Arzy
it for
ended
their
up in the
fabrication,
Serb anyway.
benefiting you with traps and doors to help defend your underground
Questions?
creation.
Don't worry about it. Jet's just gonna accidentally phase into you and Dart, and we'll have an impromptu Cerberus.
Uh... I mean, would be extremely interesting. Having a server is controlled by 3 different players.
That would be. That'd also be awful, but it'd be interesting.
It does raise one important question, though.
Middle head
Yeah.
moves.
If Dart eats another marble, whose head does it come out of?
Oh. That'd be up to
Azareth.
DM to... Oh. Blah. You-
It just blows off your face.
Oh.
You thought this would be a good thing? No! I'm evil!
Recall, your dungeon heart will only hold a sum of 16,000 gold, so build a treasury for the
Well, hello there, Wolf Mage. And how are you this fine and most glorious evening?
Alright, that's wonderful. Perfect, I can go start up my stream momentarily.
Oh, you're gonna be streaming too, Arzy?
Yes, I'm gonna be
Good.
streaming.
Give in to your hatred.
I will add you to my little thingy then.
Uh-oh.
Why are you afraid, Jet? Zim? Jet? Zim? Words? I cannot speak right.
Oh, I just tunneled into an area I didn't want to tunnel into yet.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
Clearly I'm gonna have to kill Arzy.
Oh.
It's the only solution.
Don't you kill my puppy.
He's mine. I saw him first.
He's mine for reasons.
Now, y'all stop fighting over me. Totally both of you are mine.
You don't get a say in
Reclaim
this.
the portal. The swift knight, Firefly's essential as an airborne scout. His eyes are yours to penetrate dark places and report.
Okay.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Alright.
To lure Lord Avaricious from his stronghold.
And
mine all the
starting the
gold within his
stream now. Okay.
Hello, stream!
Say hello to my little stream. Seriously, so little it doesn't compare to Zim's.
A troll arrived.
Hello, Wostein.
Attracted by the splendor of your workshop, his craftsman skill
Hey,
Hello,
Wolfstein.
to serve you well.
Hey, Wolfstein,
As
do
one
me a
whose
favor
toil will
and
make
turn
both
Arzy into a
and
Psyduck.
doors for you
Thanks.
in your defense.
Or, Spirit, you could get the card and do it yourself.
Wolfstein, if you turn me into a Psyduck, you have to turn Spirit into something more ridiculous. Magikarp.
Gong gong gong.
No,
Good
Duwong is
weapon.
good.
Now,
Yes,
choose
I
the
just
hammer
went
tab
live.
to see the workshop
And
panel.
I'm
Then
time to make
select the symbol
announcements.
for the sentry trap.
I've been booped.
You deserve it.
The tile which flashes
I
near your
know.
dungeon heart is
I
a
love
good place
boops.
as any for a sentry trap.
Why do you think they're a bad thing?
Now watch. Your trolls will fabricate the trap, then imps will take it to its designated place.
I'm excited for this game. It's a very pretty game. I think this is actually the most prettiest game I have ever played in my life. What is the game of the day? You see,
Kill the
today-
dwarf!
Today's game of the day? Well, if you don't know already, you'll find out in a couple minutes. Well, hi, Zephyr. Wolfmage, I will have to disagree. This game is prettier than Final Fantasy XIV, by a long shot.
Monster Hunter World?
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
Okay, my opinion.
I don't have an opinion on which
These
is
sentry
prettier or
traps will only
whatnot.
fire if sufficient is your mana for their power.
It definitely is much more...
Graphical?
It's got a lot more to it than Final
graphical makes it
Fantasy.
sound rude.
Like, there is a lot more to the world design in that game than there is in Final Fantasy XIV.
You cannot afford to train creatures.
However, for me, my issue with I've got a simple issue with Monster Hunter World. And it's purely that
Wooden doors in narrow tunnels
the
to
game
slow
just
down hostile enemies as they
doesn't
invade.
really doesn't like to work half the time.
Ouch.
Why are you saying ouch?
Because ouch for you.
I used to play it quite a bit. I've got a huge number of recordings for
A new
it.
species of creature has entered your dungeon.
But it would just not... It would constantly just disconnect my group. And a lot of other people have had that issue as well. So it's like, it's not just me.
Well, well, I hope my version 15.11.01 is, you know, not gonna crash.
Hey, Taldarius.
Yes.
Do you stream or no?
No, I don't. I've thought about it. I can do it now because I literally, about 2 weeks ago, rebuilt my computer. I was on an i5 7500, which is a was a 4-core, 4-thread processor from about 7 years ago. So I could not stream. If I wanted to, now I could.
Pure chaos! Kinda.
Wolstein_oil has turned spirit into a hoot. They can only talk
Because
like
I'm just
the
setting up my
Pokemon for 2
thingy for
minutes.
everyone's links.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't stream.
All
I
right,
really should.
RZ, you're a side duck. Spirit, you're a hoot hoot.
Sigh.
Hoot hoot.
Sigh.
Hoot.
Sigh. Sigh.
Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. 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 Hoot.
Sigh. Yay.
Also, Tadarius, do you use a laptop microphone or something?
No, for some reason I use a HyperX Quadcast, but Discord
A wise
absolutely
choice for
loves to
leader.
crunchify my bitrate.
Slytherite has purchased 25 avatars and Martin's packs.
Holy crap, Slitherite! Thank you so much for that. Thank you for supporting the channel.
There exactly one workaround that I could use, but I've also heard that sometimes it gives me a slight echo. And
Well, you
I
have
think
a very big echo right now.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It sounds like you're either not talking into your mic or... well, I don't know what else, but...
Well, that's strange. I can fix that real quick. I just have to get to a good point. I'll just not talk until I can fix it.
Well. That was fun.
A goblin has become unhappy because he has no lair.
You thieving keeper! I will punish you for daring to spoil
let's hope
my
I don't
land.
drop frames. That's like the one thing I don't want. I already am just on internet. Like, I don't use Ethernet because I don't have an Ethernet out in my room, so... On pop-up Sims chat. Hopefully this will be fine. I want to re-stream this, but if I...
the darkness.
Slytherite wishes to unleash the shadow.
Slitherite, please use those when I'm doing stream raiders, but, alright, let me go do that.
Why specifically stream raiders?
Just, so I don't have to interrupt whatever game I'm playing.
Anyways. Yes, Lost on a World, specifically Iceborne, because, well...
I'm waking up now.
cheap enough. I should also get stream raiders set up. Crap.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So, I'm waking
Good morning,
up. I should be
Nygon.
more available here in a little bit.
Alright.
Alright, I'm starting up. I won't be able to hear any of you for like 5-10 minutes.
My story time.
Your destiny is to die by my sword.
It is payday. Your workshop is under attack. And success is evil.
Tonight, I'm gonna make
Another gem is yours. Your wickedness inspires and inspires. All change.
Bright lights out. Okay. Time to spend an hour on character customization? Yes.
Corrupting the noble? Whatever will you think of next, Keeper? The sunlit kingdom of the heroes draws a little closer with each victory, and this was cleverly fought. Well done. Lord Avaricious lies broken before you.
Duke with more edge. We're hearing keyboard and mouse and stuff. I think that's coming from you, Taldarius.
Shady Grove. Your next adversary, Lord Ludwig, is currently patrolling his keep, considering himself and all of his subjects safe in this land. Known as a cowardly wretch, he has always relied on others to do his fighting for him. This is one battle he will not avoid. Lord Ludwig knows your intentions.
I like how the book person is like, screw it, I'm leaving.
He cowers in his castle, locked away behind what he supposes is the safety of the drawbridge, now destroyed by his own hand.
Time for character
From here,
customization
he
after I
has
boot up
entrusted
Stream Raiders for you
instruction
guys.
to his goodly warriors, whom he feels are more than equal to the task. For our part, we must know that they and he will perish, slain by forces under your command.
Alright, I think I'm actually going to be done with this, game for tonight.
Saved.
I know we didn't do much with it, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling continuing with it tonight.
Okay, I'm away.
Come on, Ragon, gotta wake up. There's a whole new world to explore.
I know I'm developing it.
Daniel, maybe I might. I know that what my friends told me is that there's a lot of tutorial to go through. And I do have friends who also play this game.
Alright, everybody. I'll just mute and deafen for a moment. Thank you for joining for this relatively brief run of Dungeon Keeper 2. I will be back with some more streaming in just a moment. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu. See you shortly.